This is the Swift Mouse Pad from Macveth Artisan Deskmats. In this video, we're going to compare it with their other two products, the Micro and Speed Control mouse pads. Let's find out the differences and check the performance of each mouse pad. But before we begin the comparison, I would like to say that this video is sponsored by Macveth Artisan Deskmats. Also, this is not a review video. If you're looking for an in-depth review of the Swift Mouse Pad and the other two mouse pads they sent, this video is not for you. Feel free to skip it. The Swift Mouse Pad is a cloth pad with its own unique features. Like for example, the stitching pattern on the surface. It has a different pattern compared to the other two. It's also built from citrus cloth soft fabric material, and the copy that they sent to me measures 45 by 40 centimeters. Moreover, it has stitch edges and an anti-slip rubber base. And as you can see, it has printed design. For those who don't know yet, Macveth produces Artisan mouse pads with premium printing on it. Now, let's start the comparison by checking out the thickness of the three mouse pads. Thickness is one important feature as it covers both durability and comfort. If we check their thickness, all three mouse pads measure 4mm. Most people prefer 3 to 4mm of mouse pad thickness because it's the sweet spot of comfortability and usability. Another good thing is that these mouse pads are not squishy. Even though their thickness measures 4mm, they are not too soft and there are no uneven parts when you place each pad on your desk. And if you compare the material and composition of the three mouse pads, all are cloth pads with a rubber base. The Micro and Speed Control are made from enhanced microfiber cloth. Meanwhile, the Swift Mouse Pad is made from citrus cloth soft fabric like I mentioned earlier. As for the price, it starts at 500 pesos or around $9 as of the making of this video. Prices vary depending on the size and the surface of each mouse pad. Also, if I'm not mistaken, Macveth Artisan Deskmats also ships items outside the Philippines. So for our international viewers, you can check out the link to their website in the description box below. And as for our local viewers, these mouse pads are available on Shopee and Lazada. You can check out the links below if you're interested in getting one. Durability-wise, all three mouse pads have stitch edges. Having this feature prevents curling of the edges, which makes all mouse pads durable. Also, if you inspect the edges, there are no unfinished or uneven stitching on all mouse pads. We can say that these mouse pads are durable enough. And now, let's discuss the static and dynamic friction of the three mouse pads. The Swift Mouse Pad has greater static and dynamic friction compared to the other two mouse pads regardless of the pressure applied. This means that it has more stopping power than the other two mouse pads. On the other hand, both Micro and Speed Control have almost the same level of static and dynamic friction regardless of the applied pressure. Having said that, the Micro Control has the roughest surface among the three mouse pads. If we zoom in our lens, you'll see the rougher stitching compared to the other two. And because of this, it has good stopping power. However, among the three mouse pads, the Micro Control comes in last when it comes to stopping power. Despite its rough surface, it's a fast mouse pad. If you're the type of gamer who wants a fast pad, yet it has good amount of control, this is the mouse pad for you. And comparing it with the other two, the Micro Control is the fastest one. As for the Swift Mouse Pad, the surface is not too rough and not too smooth. It just sits in the middle. If we zoom in our lens, you'll see a different stitching pattern. The stitching pattern looks like the pattern we see on some metal floorings on some buildings, but if you try to feel it, the surface is not as rough as the Micro Control. As for the stopping power, the Swift Mouse Pad comes first compared to the other two. Again, like I mentioned earlier, this mouse pad has the most friction, hence the good stopping power. In addition, the control on this pad is excellent and you can track targets with very minimal overshooting when you do quick mouse flicks. Furthermore, it has good control feature, which is good for high precision gaming. However, this is not for people who have a faster playing style. It is slower compared to the Micro Control. And regarding the Speed Control mouse pad, it has the smoothest surface among the three mouse pads. Again, zooming in our lens, you'll see the even stitching on this pad, and among the three mouse pads, the Speed Control comes in second when it comes to stopping power. Despite its smooth surface, it's slower than Micro Control, just like the Swift Mouse Pad. The most probable reason for this is because it balances between speed and control. This is good for people who like smooth gliding experience, yet able to control their mouse movements. Flipping all mouse pads, you'll see that all of them have an anti-slip rubber base. Additionally, they have respective patterns of the rubber base, but regardless of those patterns, all pads sit well on my desk. In terms of printing, all mouse pads use the full CYMK color space. To be honest, I'm not familiar with this printing technology, so I will not delve into it. But I would say that the printing on all three mousepads is superb. It looks and feels premium, and for sure, it will last long. Moreover, the printing doesn't irritate my skin even if I rub it. This means that all mousepads are good to use in long gaming sessions. And in case you're wondering, all mousepads are not water resistant. However, the microcontrol and speed control mousepads absorb water slower compared to the Swift mousepad. Regardless of how slow or fast they absorb water, all mousepads are easy to clean. In my case, I just wipe them with a damp microfiber cloth and that's it. So far, all mousepads that I have tried in this video performed well on my tests. Aside from that, all have premium printing and design, which makes it different from other cloth mousepads we see in the market. In addition, they're durable too and can handle different playstyles. However, I will not recommend one since choosing the right pad is a very subjective matter. But I'm hoping that this video helped you in your decisions in choosing the right mousepad for you. And that's it guys, we have reached the end part now. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Till our next, goodbye.